You know when people just like have that cute energy, good energy, and they just show up at the most random times? This girl's one of those girls, okay? And like, I'm not very close to her, but I've seen her at the most random places. And every time she's there, she's just like cutest, most embodied little soul. And she just jumps up and she like lays all the way down, or like takes up space in such a beautiful, natural way. It's adorable. Right, so imagine this type of a soul. And she gets up to sing a song, and someone says, will you sing the song about boxes? And she then proceeds to sing this entire song basically on the concept that all we do as human beings, or that we're taught to do, is create these boxes which constrain us, and then we live in a box and another box and another box, and we just consistently are putting ourselves in these boxes, whether it's cubicles or a work building or a home building. All of these boxes, and geometry is a beautiful thing, and she says that in the song, but think about all the other geometry that crafts and creates so much more of an open space, right? And being in these little boxes holds our energy in these boxes and kind of keeps us small, you know? Think about a fish. A fish will grow to the size of its container, right? And what are we doing? We are limiting ourselves by creating containers that we are in that we cannot get out of, you know what I mean? So this is really what I'm feeling, and like, I just feel like there's a constraint where you're being asked to open that space for yourself, okay? However you can do that for yourself, and even if it's like in a way that doesn't feel 100% like how you would imagine it or want it to happen or be, like giving yourself the opportunity to basically like just put yourself in a new setting, okay? Because that's gonna shift you and give you the opportunity, especially if it's out in nature where there is no box, you know what I mean? Like sitting out in a space where you can have thoughts that are eternal, that are infinite, that aren't limited by anything in the 3D. They're just present and able to come up and out of your body. You know what I mean? Why do you think that we get so emotional when we're on planes and we're in cars, like driving or on a plane? It's because we're being moved through space. And so all of the stuff that's usually like gets the opportunity to flow and speed at a different speed than what our bodies do naturally. It's literally giving way energetically for the concept of flow, okay? Some people even say that when they're on the planes, they are able to channel energy or move energy more easily, and I feel like this is just such a significant thing. Like, what if you just fly somewhere? What if you just get on a plane and go somewhere crazy, you know, like for a day? Like, I don't care, you know, like, but put yourself in that energy. That's kind of the message that's coming through, and the energy that's coming through, and I'm literally getting like mucus as I'm talking, so maybe there's like clearing that needs to happen. Whoa. My lymph node literally just like swolled. Is that even a word? But yeah, just like putting yourself somewhere where that energy can shift, and I just feel like that's the message that's really coming through right now. And I feel like you're being pushed and guided by your angels, even when you feel like there's no guidance at all. Like, that's something that I also, like today I was driving home from taking my dad to the airport, and literally I'm driving back and I start crying, and I'm like, angels, what's next? Like, what am I supposed to do? Blah blah blah, you know what I mean? And I'm like all stressed out, like in this energy. And even in that moment, at the end of, okay, so how do I explain this? When I talk to my angels, I open the settings, sometimes I express myself, I tell them everything that I'm thinking, and then at the end I was like, and I know that everything is gonna work out, because I know that you guys are always guiding me and always pushing me, and I know that things are always in alignment, but I'm also feeling this way at this time, and I know that you guys are here to hold me in that, even if it's not exactly perfect, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's also a message for you, okay? And literally my battery's blinking, so I'm gonna have to change it, or I'm gonna have to finish this right this second. But I just feel like you're being guided and you're being held, and even when it feels like there's no guidance at all, look at this message that found you, right? Look at this energy that found you to basically say, like, maybe you're breaking down, literally noises, confirmation, maybe you're breaking down, maybe you're having all these thoughts and these feelings, things coming up, so that you can break through and have this open energy and this remembrance